Lesson 3.
The next sound is the Kasra. There are 3 rules to be followed to produce this sound. First rule. To produce the Kasra sound, the teeth should be clearly seen with the lips stretched horizontally on either side. You see the picture here? You see the teeth seen clearly and the lips are stretched. It's like you're brushing your teeth. That's the action you get for Kasra. So this is how you have to have the action of your mouth when producing the Kasra sound. Mi, ji, pi, ki, li, hi, di, si. So that's the action of Kasra. Again, Kasra, the second rule says it is a short sound. So you cannot lengthen the sound of Kasra. So you cannot say sounds like me, she, we, ni, ri, because here these are long sounds and so it's not a Kasra sound, and Kasra sounds are short sounds. So you have to read it as a short sound. Me, me, she, we, ki, ri, di. Keep it short as possible. The third rule says the direction of this sound is downward. So you see the sound going downward. It goes like this. Mi, di, we, he, ni, ki, ri, she. So the sound goes downward. Here we have some examples of Kasra sounds. Ri, hi, ni, ri, bi, ji, I, she, ki, zi, mi, we, ti. You have 2 Kasra sounds. The small letters should also be illustrated on the blackboard with the Kasra sign. 2 letters of the Kasra sound joined together should read as. So I'm showing it on the whiteboard here. Ri, di, ridi, li, mi, limi, bi, mi, bimi, hi, di, hidi, bi, hi, bihi. Now you have three letters of the Kasra sound joined together should read as. I'll show it on the whiteboard. Ri, zi, ki, rizqi, fi, I, li, fi, e, li, mi, ri, di, mi, ri, di, I, bi, li, I, bi, li, rizqi, fi, e, li, mi, ri, di, I, bi, li. Though these words do not make any sense, just for example, we just give these as examples to recognize the Kasra sounds. Guidelines to the teacher. The teacher should see that the teeth are clearly seen and the lips stretched horizontally on either sides. The students should be asked to give a few examples of the Kasra sound. They should be questioned on the rules governing this sound. The teacher should give as many examples of the Kasra sound. 2 and 3 letter words joined together with the Kasra sound should also be illustrated. So we have here si, li, mi. Si, li, si, li, mi. So here we have 3 Kasra sounds. Si, li, mi. Si, li, mi. The teacher should ask the students to write down single Kasra sound, at least 5 letters, and the students should be picked at random and made to read what he or she has written. The same should be done with 2 and 3 kasra sounds joined together. Fatha and kasra sounds joined together should be illustrated. So you see on the whiteboard here. Now we have both kasra and fatha sounds. So as we know the rules of kasra, the 3 rules of kasra are: the teeth should be clearly seen and the lips stretched horizontally on either side. It is a short sound. The direction of the sound is downward. So you have mi, ji, wi, ki, si. Those are kasra sounds. Now we remember the rules for the fatha sound. The mouth is open as high as possible. It is a short sound and the direction of the sound is upwards. So you have these fatha sounds. If you keep these, follow the rule, you get sounds like na, ma, sha, wa, ka, ra. So now you have a kasra and a fatha. So join together, follow the rules of each of them and read it with the rules in mind. Mi, na, mina. Ha, di, hadi. Li, ma, lima. Hi, ba, hiba. Li, ka, lika. Ya, zi, yazi. The student should be asked to give examples of 2 letters of fatha and kasra sounds joined together, or kasra and fatha sounds joined together, to make them distinguish between these 2 sounds. Note: the teacher should stress on the fact that without the teeth being clearly visible and the lips stretched horizontally on either sides, it is not possible to get the kasra sound. To prove this, the teacher should ask the students to try and bring out the kasra sound without the above directions. So again, as we tried with the fatha sound, we cannot bring out the kasra sound without following the rules of kasra. Let me try. Mi. Opening my mouth, I can never get the sound. Mi, mi, mi. No, I have to show my teeth and stretch my lips. Mi, shi, wi, ki, si, ni, ti. The teacher should see that the student's teeth is visible and the lips stretched on either sides when reading 2 and 3 kasra sounds joined together. Rezaqi, reziqi, ibili, jirifi. 3-letter words joined with the fatha, kasra and fatha sounds or vice versa should also be illustrated. Fa, fatha sound. Ri, kasra sound. Ha, fatha sound. Fa, ri, ha. A, fatha sound. Ri, kasra sound. Na, fatha sound. A, zi, a, vi, na. Wa, fatha sound. Si, kasra sound. A, fatha sound. Wa, si, a. Ma, fatha sound. Li, kasra sound. Ki, kasra sound. Ma, li, ki. Fa, ri, ha. A, ri, na. Wa, si, a. Ma, li, ki. Exercise for students. The student should take down what has been explained about the kasra sound. The student should write down 2 and 3-letter words with the kasra sign as assignment. 2 and 3-letter words of the fatha and kasra sound joined together should be brought to class as assignment. The same should be read aloud in class. The kasra sound and sign should be practiced at home. The student should be able to clearly distinguish between the fatha and kasra sounds. Now we'll go to the exercise for the kasra sound, which is found on page 110, exercise 3. So I'm just going to read it with you. Ri, bi, ji, wi, i, ki, si, li, zi, vi, mi, hi, I, shi, si, ti, ri, li, thi, ti, di, shi, ji, li, mi, yi, hi, si, ni, wi, fi, ri, si, fi, ti, hi, ti, yi, ki, bi, khi, i, khi, ki, hi. Section B. He, di, he, di, ji, li, jili, fi, si, li, mi, si, i, ni, ri, khi, ti, ti, li, si, ni, fi, di, ji, ri, li, fi, ji, si, hi, mi, hi, ri, di, ti, ri, mi, ri, ni, di, bi, hi, ri, hi, hidi, jili, fisi, limi, si, niri, kheti, tili, sini, fidi, jiri, leri, fiji, sihi, mihi, ridi, tiri, miri, nidi, bihi, rihi. Three kasra sounds here. Fi'ili, silimi, ibili, bitili, jisiti, fidiri, ijiri, filimi, rizqi, miridi. Now you have in section C Fatha Kasra sounds joined together, and so we will read them. Please keep in mind the rules while reading, so the sounds are clear and distinct. Ila, kazi, kazi, hiya, hadi, lima, aqi, mina, liqa, wali, hiba, ma'i, ani, ali, fari. Ati, yadi, mani, shahi, nadi, tadi, hima, hiya. Now three Fatha and Kasra mixed together sounds. Ma Fatha, I Kasra, Ya Fatha. Ma'iyya. Ma Fatha, La Fatha, I Kasra. Mala'i. Kha Fatha, Ti Kasra, Fa Fatha. Khatifa. Gha Fatha, Di Kasra, Ba Fatha. Ghadiba. La Fatha, Bi Kasra, Tha Fatha. Labitha. Gha Fatha, Sa Fatha, Qi Kasra. Ghasaqi. Ma'iyya, mala'i, khatifa, ghadiba, labitha, ghasaqi. Ghanami, alima, fariha, khasira, adhina, kariha, rahima, La'iba, Sami'a, Basari, Aqimi, Maliki, Qalami, Baqila, Khashiya, Hasiba, Balagati, Qibalaqa, Bibadanika, Fa'alima, Kamathali, Azifati. For Kasra, one Kasra sound, 5 examples: si, li, di, li, she. The student or adults can write their own examples and bring them to anybody who's teaching them, or they can correct on their own. 2 Kasra sounds, 3 examples: thili, sini, jiri. 3 Kasra sounds, 3 examples: ijiri, rizqi, miriti. 1 Kasra sound and 1 Fatha sound, 3 examples: ila, mina, hiya. 1 Fatha sound, 1 Kasra sound, 1 Fatha sound, 3 examples: sami'a, sami'a, khasira, khasira, kariha, kariha. Sami'a, khasira, kariha. 1 Fatha, 1 Kasra, 1 Kasra, 2 examples: aqimi, maliki. 1 Fatha, 1 Fatha, 1 Kasra, 1 Fatha. 1 example: fa Fatha, a Fatha, li Kasra, ma Fatha. Fa'alima.